joining me. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to talk to you today about user reviews and how those user reviews can make your brand, your product, your service sell so much better by making sure that you are capitalizing on this most powerful marketing trend. You can increase the level of your reputation. You can make sure that folks understand that there is social proof around what you do. We're going to get into it. Going to get into the biz dev theme here, and we'll rock out in a moment. Thanks for joining me today.
Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is intelligent. If you watch it, I promise you benefit. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Leadership.
Thanks for joining me. Hopefully there was sound on that. If there wasn't sound on the Biz Dev theme song, let me know in the comments. Trying out new tech every day, trying to make this broadcast a little bit slicker, a little bit more enjoyable for the folks watching. So user reviews, right on that note, getting that feedback is really, really important for your business. In this day and age, you probably, especially if you're buying online, you won't buy something unless you see some user reviews, you see some feedback there. So one thing that we need to make sure to do when we are putting our stuff out there in the world is making it easy and making it accessible for folks to give reviews. Now, if you don't understand the importance of this in a brick and mortar business, think about the last time you were kind of looking around for a restaurant, not even searching online. That's a whole nother story. And again, goes into the user reviews and Yelp and Google reviews online. But think about a restaurant, right? Even before you're talking about 5 stars or anything like that. Think about the idea, if you go by a restaurant and there's nobody really in the restaurant, maybe 1 or 2 guests, what's your opinion of that restaurant right off the bat versus another restaurant that has a bunch of people in it? And you can see this strategy being used online because there are certain websites now that will show people purchasing product while you're on the website. So you'll see a little thing come up, oh, Cameron Toth purchased a book, and it's sort of, I would prefer that kind of stuff if it's happening in the moment, to be honest. But, people will take past transactions and just rebroadcast them to show that social proof, right? You'll see that happening. So you see it in the brick and mortar environment. You see it online. How are you capitalizing on it? Are you making it easy for your customers to review you? Are you even asking? If you're asking, then are you making it easy, providing the link? So it's really important for your reputation. Hopefully that's something that I don't have to explain too much, but we're looking on Amazon, and if something's been bought by a bunch of people and it's been highly reviewed, we're much more likely to buy that item. That item is going to become a bestseller more quickly. So the faster you can get those reviews, the faster you can get that feedback, especially that positive feedback. And let me just take a moment to talk about negative feedback. So I think sometimes as a business owner, operator, sometimes you don't want to make it so easy to get that feedback because you're afraid of negative feedback, that negative Yelp review, that negative feedback that may damage your business. You have to look at feedback. All feedback is really positive. Great feedback, that's great. You can use it to get more customers. I would really read deeply into that positive feedback, because sometimes there's some well-disguised constructive feedback in there. So take a look at that. But that negative feedback is really an opportunity. So open those channels up, because if you want to improve your business and you want to reach more customers, responding really well to negative feedback can be something that can be a real boon for your business as well. Thinking about the Amazon aspect, when a customer writes a review and says, "Oh, I had an issue with the product," and they responded so quickly and took care of my problem, that stuff, even if it makes you want to grind your teeth, and I've had those instances, and I've had the good reaction, and I've had the bad reaction, and I see in hindsight so few people. And again, it depends on your business, your industry, the cost and everything. But my advice is, if you have a customer that is complaining, do everything you possibly can, even if it's a complete refund for services already rendered. I would err on the side of just giving the customer the benefit of the doubt, or really treating them well, because the relationship is maintained that way. If somebody's really unhappy, maybe they were unhappy before, but they didn't want to mention it, create that happy customer. The other thing is, in that situation, if you don't want to deal with that customer again, you're afraid, oh, I'm going to give away the bank, because, you can say, thank you so much, I'm going to give you your money back. And then the next time you're working with that customer, or the next time that customer wants to work with you, you sort of close the door and say, listen, I don't think this worked out for us both the last time. We really appreciate your business, but I don't know that there's anything different. Just cut the bleeding, so to speak, but maintain that good relationship. Fix what you need to fix, but don't open yourself up if you don't need to, or limit, or saying no is okay. It may not provide the best feedback, but you don't want to create a situation where going by like the 80-20 rule, you get 80% of your problems from 20% of your clients. You get 20%, 80% of your profit from 20% of your clients. If those aren't the same 20%, who do you want to focus your time on and serve, right? So anyways, going into this customer review thing, all right, we understand the importance. We want the customer reviews. We want them good or bad. Obviously, we want to collect the good ones, because that's going to promote our business. That's going to make us able to sell our service product. Solopreneur, entrepreneur, make sure you're getting those reviews and referrals and insights on LinkedIn. So go through the process, go on there, ask people, but make it easy. Give them a template for your business. It may not be appropriate for you to send a template to say how, but you can say, we love getting feedback. If they sent you a great email, that email, copy and paste it, give it back to them, give them the link, make it as easy as possible. How much value does that great review add to your business? How much revenue might that pull in? You might be surprised on how much that one great review, or two great reviews, or 500 great reviews, as you add them in, can add to the profits of your business. So you want to make it really easy for your customers to provide those reviews. I provide a link on every single invoice, but I see most often success from asking a customer when I've asked them very directly, specifically in a one-off email. We had our communication, invoice was paid, the complimentary thing. Send a separate email asking for that review. People understand that they're going to get into an email. They have a single purpose. They're not going to read through the rest of the email. They're paying you, not the other way around, right? You've provided a service. They're happy. They're providing that. Make it easy. Provide more than just a hint or a suggestion. Do a one-off email. Get them to write a review for your business. You do that one-off email. That's going to make it easy for them. Include the link, include the template or the copy and paste of what they already sent to you. Make it easy. Google reviews is really powerful for your business. I learned this recently from Michael Trithart in the Mastery Program, Master Networks. Put a lot of photos of your business, your product, your service onto your Google My Business page. So your My Business page, so you can collect those reviews there, but have a lot of photos, create a lot of content, bring people there. The more that becomes visible, the more people check that out, the more likely folks are going to want to leave a review as well. Having those reviews out, right? It's going to increase your reputation. You're going to be a part of the conversation, right? The whole thing, if you're not doing this, is you're not a part of the conversation of your reputation. So you want to be a part of that conversation. You want to ask. You want to make it easy. In making it easy, think about how you use the internet, how you do things. That might not be applicable for all situations, but if it's easy for you, if you can think through it and it's easy for you, it's probably easy for the customer. More to the point, if it wouldn't be easy for you, it's probably not going to be easy for your customer. So just think through that user experience of how to leave that review, link to your Google review page. I really think great advice on reviews for a brick and mortar business or service is really focused on Google. That is how most people are probably going to find your business. But if you're finding that a lot of people are coming to you through another channel like Yelp, then get some reviews on there. I wouldn't ask each customer though to ask to do a review on each channel, because they're just not going to do it. Again, they're paying you, not the other way around. You can offer freebies. I've seen, people sending free gifts, asking, hey, if you want it, get a review. I think more often than not, get the great review in the email, have that conversation. How did everything go? They give you a positive phone call, positive email, positive text. Hey, let me copy and paste this from the phone into an email, send it back to them with a link on how to do the Google review. And that way you get those reviews. I hope that was helpful for you. I know that if you get a lot of great reviews, you get that social proof on the internet, on these sites, whether it's through Google reviews, if you got Amazon, whatever, if you get those positive reviews, it will increase your sales and increase the attention that's coming to your product. I hope that was helpful. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.